freedom's the answer. What's the question? You're listening to Ernest Hancock.
Fighting for here on Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, here on Liberty Radio Network, LRN.FM, where you're able to broadcast the system and jack into the matrix all by your lonesome. You know, that's one thing that we're going to do. I talked to Ian, and we're going to do a show. It'll probably be next week. We'll get it all prepped up and everything. I had a young man send me an email, and he's like, look, man, I appreciate your show. I listen to all these other shows. I want to do a show. And a lot of people want to do it. What I got to do? Well, get a headset and Skype. That's what you do. I mean, heck, that's what Stefan Molyneux does. I mean, it's not that hard. It's content. I mean, we have a lot of equipment and skills and things that we can do and get guests and such. And I try and give you a lot of guests that, we use to make our point and such. But it's a lot of people want to know how to communicate, and we need this, and certainly need it from the next generation. So what you and I are going to do is we're going to do a show next week, and we're going to go over what is the type of equipment that you need. What skills do you need? What kind of how big an internet connection do you even need it? How do you upload, download? Do you need mixers, microphones? What kind of like this microphone that I got here? Like $60-$70. It's a drum mic. They're very, and it works good. And I can get a lot more expensive microphone, and I may someday, but I'm like, hey man, this thing works all right. We got a used mixer from from Craigslist. We got this our Getner phone system we got off of eBay we just keep accumulating this stuff. We got everything. Now some stuff we have new, but I'm telling you, there's as of just last week when we finally got the Getner, we pretty much got everything. I mean, I've been in big radio stations, so I tell you, there is nothing they got, we don't got, or we got better than. But do you need all that? Not necessarily. Not if you just want to share something. At the Freedom Summit, Stefan Molyneux, he rocked the house, and he's got tens of thousands of subscribers to his freedomain.com, and it's just from him having something to say. Well, you got something to say? Well, we're going to help you say it. In fact, on freedomsphoenix.com, you'll go up and you'll see on the top center, on the navigation bar, it's red where it says, here, let me show it to you for those online here. You'll see right here has a red radio, TV shows. Oh, I got to push the button. There you go. You see right here, this radio and TV shows right here. Okay, and you go and you click in there, and what happens is you have a listing of all of the radio and TV shows. Now, of course, you have mine here, but we'll be adding others. That's Mark Stevens wants to put some stuff up here. We got Cop Block guys. They want to start adding to this. The mechanism by which we do that is all this software that we do behind the scenes on how this works. Well, one of the things that we do is we make sure that we categorize everything for the last 5 years. Keep in mind, it was June of 2005 that we started doing. We have over, it's at least 120,000 entries. So if you want to learn anything about anything, man, this is the place to do it. So what do we got here? The end of November, the 29th of November, silver price is surging on near record demand. Well, here it comes. Then we have 45 years after President Johnson said taking silver out of coins would not end badly. It's not going well. Chinese gold imports surged by 500%. Okay. Hong Kong gold market hit by sophisticated scam. There were some people, they were doing some counterfeit gold in there. You go messing with the Chinese, they probably don't like that none too much. Gold imports by China soar almost fivefold. Gold jumps above $1,400 an ounce after U.S. data. It goes on and on and on and on and on until we get now to where we're going to be talking about the silver bullet. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you some graphics and give you an idea of how this came to be. When you had Max Kaiser saying, look, a lot of these people that have been manipulating the silver market are doing so by turning gold and silver into paper. How they do that is by, selling derivatives on it, futures, come on, blah, blah, blah. In the end, somebody's going to want their gold. Somebody's going to want their silver. They're going to say, give me. And I remember it was 2000 and I want to say 6 or 7, around in there, that you had Dubai opened up their own, what they call a bourse or something. You know, it's a trading, commodities trade kind of deal, and they were selling gold. And all of a sudden, they would sell in a commodities market, you know, futures on gold, and then usually what happens is they will roll them over. You know, that it's just kind of, I'm saying I got this gold on paper because I'm hedging against whatever I think. But usually they don't take delivery. Well, it was like $200-300 billion worth of gold, and they said, "Yep, contract's up, delivery, give me." Where is it? You don't got it on yet? Oh, you got it? Okay, got it. Boom. And then the Dubai exchange, they went, "Wow, man, people are taking delivery of the gold." That's when I knew it started. When people were no longer rolling these things over, they were taking delivery. All right. Then you start getting into all kinds of scandals, you know, and rumors on the internet. Chinese went to London, said, you know, fill up the barge. We're going to take it to Shanghai or Beijing. We'll just take our gold, thank you very much. And then, because tungsten and gold have the same density, almost identical. I mean, it's very difficult to tell between. You got to drill the bars. And then there's the rumors that, hey, man, they got tungsten blanks inside the gold here with like a 16th inch or 8th inch gold around it. You know, ooh, that wasn't done too good right there. So is that true? Well, you know, that I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. And there's an enormous financial incentive when you have a bar that goes for, I don't know, a bunch of money, $500,000, and it costs you $60,000 to make it. I mean, you know, there's all kinds of incentive. So this kind of stuff will eventually come out. You know, whether it's true or not, we're going to find out relatively soon. Okay. So what other things are we going to find out? We find out by suppressing the price of silver and gold. This is why I've been screaming about getting silver, because in my opinion, you know, based on a lot of stuff, and I don't know any more than a lot of other people, but I respect a lot of people. And it's just always been, you know, I am not that smart. I am not that sophisticated. I just go, you know what? It can't be bad to buy silver. I just don't see it. I think it's manipulated more than gold. I mean, gold's good too. I just, you know, I went and about, less than a year ago, I had, you know, I don't know, not that much. I had like 6-7 ounces of gold. So I go, you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and trade all my gold in and buy silver. I think it's a better deal. I'll keep 1 ounce of gold just because, you know, so I can say I did. So I go in and I get the silver, and by percentage, has that gone up more? Yeah, probably. I haven't checked. I don't even care. You know, I just, you know, I got it. Now I got enough that it's not gazillions of dollars or anything, but it's enough to see me through, especially if it goes getting stupid. You know, I got some silver. Hey, I can buy some piece of land with my silver. You know, I'll just wait a week, and then I will be able to. You know, land just keeps going down, silver going up. That's what precious metals does. It preserves your wealth. It's not like you're making money. It's just you're preserving wealth when everything else goes to crap, like the dollar, and you got deflation, depression. You know, that's why, you know, the rich get very, very wealthy when you have great depressions. And this is going to be the greatest globally. Now I'm going to be looking for beachfront property in Cancun. I mean, you know, whatever. You think I'm kidding? I mean, this is the kind of opportunities you're going to have if you protected yourself. So for years, Charles Goyette, which was one of the speakers at the Freedom Summit, who did a great job, author of The Dollar Meltdown, New York Times bestseller, you know, radio talk show host, I was producer for years. And we walked through this. His book, The Dollar Meltdown, I lived that with him. All the guests that we had on, all the people that we're talking about, all the things that we were anticipating was going to happen. We had Gerald Celente on before. That's how I know him. You know, Jim Rogers, the billionaire. We had all these guys on. Jim Rogers is on every week. Every week I'm calling him all over the world, putting him on the air, and him telling them, giving us what for. And I'll tell you when we knew it was going. It was 2004, I think it was, 4 or 5, when Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac stopped filing their SEC reports. He's going, they're done, man. This whole housing bubble is ready to go. They're not even filling out reports. And who's going to turn them in? You know, they're like a semi-quasi government private agent of whatever. It's all over. So we have been anticipating what's happening right, not later. And what shall we do about it in the next couple of months? So should we, close the shop? What are we going to go out on? Oh, we'll have us some fun. I'll tell you about it when we come back here in just a little bit. You stay right there.